Hello everyone, this is part number 11 of our journey. In this part we're gonna jump into Ultimate. As I said, I'm gonna skip Elite almost completely, apart from the bonus episode that I did Act 1. I'm gonna grab 3 quests, but first I'm gonna check my resistances. At the moment everything seems okay. Gonna grab some passive experience. If you play everything correctly, you're gonna be okay. As you can see, my ether resistance pretty good shape. Only my chaos and pierce, but I'm gonna fix this at the moment I need them. At this point I'm just go for objective. Again, Act 1 is just a tutorial act, it's not very dangerous. As you can see, this boss have tons of life. I'm gonna kill him purely for reputation. Gonna save all this. I'm gonna do every single quest. I need experience for my devotions. At this point I have my devotion tree almost complete. We're very close to honored with Death's Vigil, so maybe we have to jump later on, grab our warrant. Mandate, sorry. That's the reason you skip Elite. Loot is much better at Ultimate. Experience gain as well. Let's deal with Pharos. He's very slow, so not so good retaliation damage on him, but he's a ethereal corruption, so comes with reputation to Death's Vigil. Outcasts as well, but usually as I explained, I don't like this we're gonna grab updated version of Slithering, but it's gonna be for level 75. That's pretty lucky. I got them very early. That means good chunk of experience early on. I'm gonna take it. Be sure you don't sell it. It's a minor upgrade, but still. It's probably one of the best leveling rings in the game. I continue dumping my points in Cunning and Old Keeper Mastery 3. This is a secret rover quest. I'm gonna do it. It's much more rewarded if you do it at Ultimate. It's a nice chunk of experience. It's a random location, usually. It's not shown on the map, that's how you know it's the exactly cave for this quest. Not the best roll, but comes with I think mine's better. This is Ether Warp Totem, not very dangerous. It comes with Maumut resistance reputation. Chaos spams heroes from very late at the game. This guy, as I said several times, is swift, so he takes much more damage. Gonna grab another devotion. We are pretty close. Very good. Very, very good devotion note. Exactly what I need. And I am gonna delay the proc a little bit. I prefer to take first the passive damage over the proc. At this point my resistances look much better. Merchant's not here. I'm gonna backtrack. Gonna leave my rift here. He's at the third spawn location. He's a very important vendor, as I said. It's good to build your map, especially at ultimate. Because after 4th icon, Devil's Crossing vendor is gonna be killed, and this one's gonna help you a lot. Very, very poor totem, but that's okay. I'm gonna help Barnabas at this point.
I need some time. Welcome to my rift. You don't remember? Did you bring back the X? We have.
Take one extra skill point. That goes to the mastery. Grab some quests. We have the scrap already. That's another level. Mastery, cunning. I click on everything, it's a good passive income. That's a very good Nightblade relic. That's Nemesis, especially if you are cold based. We are hated with the beast. That's gonna lead to extra spawns, which means more loot, more experience, more reputation as well. We are very tanky. We can face tank him even in a Sunder. The problem is he is very slow as a boss. Also he is hybrid like caster, and he hits you in melee very rarely, but that's totally fine. At this point we got our proc from Wire. I'm gonna attach this to the main here's Bulwark. Very nice proc. We're gonna have extra 2 points. We're gonna decide. We can use Shield Maiden. Usually Shield Maiden is a must-have if you play Sword and Board, but I decided to play this build a little bit offensively. So probably I'm gonna end up just with 2 points there. Our scaling through devotions almost finished, so from now on is skills and equipment. That's another very good option, the gauntlets. Usually it's one of the best leveling options for a Warlord, because we want 1 more point to hit the hard cap for a counter strike.
Oh, hello, Trap.
Move along now,
Again, we're gonna stuck with Duncan. Sorry, with Angrim. His blacksmith bonuses much better for hardcore. Let's see if we have a hero spawn. We have one. Two more. Problem with the beholders, they are casters. It's a very slow kill. Another devotion for us. Another level as well. For now, actually I desperately need chaos resistance. For now I'm gonna grab 2 points in Solemn's Watcher. As I said, leveling and endgame's two different things. I'm gonna reshape my devotion tree according to my endgame build. But for now, this chaos resistance priceless for me. There is a much more tankier option if you go deep blue and deep yellow and almost completely skip the purples. But that gonna give you a very hard time killing casters. That's why I prefer this version. Another caster relic. Tools in Pyroclasm. We start to build our blacksmith slowly but surely. Another Dead's Vigil reputation. Actually, this was another mammoth spawn. But I'll take it, that's a very good early reputation boost. Especially when I need Black Legion augments so badly. We got another bad map for the waterfront. There is a dangerous domain here. I'm gonna do it. It's a easy reputation. Density is very good. This is actual boss as well, so it's gonna be 75. Even more because we have mandate with the homestead. A lot of big guys. Thankfully we are very tanky at this point. I have nearly 2000 armor rating. On top of that I have 100% absorption. My gear is not the best, but it's not the worst either. We got lucky this time. We don't have the worst map layout. So now I have all the devotions, but I'm still gonna do it because it comes with tons of experience at the end. And this includes devotions and your hero as well. Of course there is a very bad devotions that wants rare materials. Feel free to skip them. That's the main flaw of the retaliation builds, especially Warlord. Casters die pretty slow. but this is what it is. There is a very few builds that are perfect in the game. Everything else comes with pluses and downsides. This is a very good shield if you play Acid Retaliation. Unfortunately, I am physical, so at this moment we need level 75 so I can equip the better version of my weapon. Also at level 75 start to drop the endgame components so I can replace my bad ones. This is a very scared totem. Probably this totem takes tons of hardcore characters during the Grim Dawn. These guys, they charge, they have dangerous auras, modifications, mutators. This totem comes with tons of ethereal and physical damage. If you are not prepared, it's gonna be probably a one shot, especially if you take 5-6 charges in a row. But my build is absolutely counter to this spawn. This is a retaliation chest. And actually it's pretty good. But keep in mind, even if I keep that one, I'll be totally fine as well. I'm gonna lose some poison resistance. But I'm gonna lose 3 to counter strike, so I'm not gonna do this. But this is a good option. It's 5 times my armor, but I can't lose the... Yeah, stones of armor. But I'll stick with the MI. Soon enough I can farm a better version as well. When I hit Homestead. Another free experience. I'm gonna pick every single crystal. That's a good passive income. Another level. This is... We're pretty close to unlock our secondary physical resistance shred source. Another hero spawn. It's very good for our dead's video reputation. I'm pretty sure we're pretty close. Actually we hit Honored. But I'm pretty close to Warden Creek, so I'm gonna jump to normal a little bit later by my mandate. Again, I'm gonna pick all the crystals. This is materials, reputation as well. Definitely gonna kill this betrayer. At this point my resistance is at 83%, so Warden Creek is gonna be a cakewalk. I don't have to kite him by any means, I'm just gonna kill him.
And when I'm done with you, I will crush your brethren. You are strong, but now I will demonstrate my true power.
My damage at this point is very good. My dot damage as well, so this is a pretty good Warden shield, but I'm not gonna use it because I have this MI determines my build, so let's bring back all the quests. So here we got Honored, so I'm immediately gonna buy my mandate. So I don't forget about it. This is not bad boots at all. I'm gonna keep it. Also, my advice is keep all the legendary items for now, because we can use dynamite later on and basically destroy them for materials. This is a very good farming option.
Iron well spent. See anything you like?
So I'm gonna keep all of them. You can keep epic items as well, but they usually comes with bad materials, not the rare ones. So I'm gonna keep these gloves, I need them. This is maniacal mending. I'm gonna keep this belt as well. Maybe I can do some swaps. Definitely gonna get rid of the lower level version.
Put it to good use.
So now, compared to elite and normal, I'm gonna make a deal with him, because later on he's gonna appear as a boss, and that means a reputation to Devil's Crossing if I going to farm this, and as well infamy with the Throneless Gang. This is an extra spawn, but he's a boss, so it's gonna be a maximum reputation. That's why at elite usually I make a deal with him. I sacrifice him. One blood of Katon, but I think being able to farming reputation is much more important. And actually I forgot to bring Ulgrim to the camp.
One of you, that's a good there. Is that the warden's defeat is a so you must not be for
At this point, the next level is gonna unlock my Guardians of Empyrean. I have to go back, bring Ulgrim to the camp. Shame I missed that part, but it happens. It's very easy when you have the cave entrance, it's just directly north.
well, I'll be.
Next thing that I'm gonna do,
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
gonna check their jewelry augments. I think this one is my best one for the moment. I'm gonna improve my poison resistance, and at this point this unlock hidden path quest for me, because I have capped, even over capped poison resistance. I'm gonna do the first part. My advice is not come here if your resistance to the poison is too low. Even if it's mediocre, you're gonna suffer tons of damage. This is a very dangerous domain. Especially I got the worst mutator for this area. It's poisonous, so they gonna be even more deadlier. I'm gonna ignore the devotion point, because as you can see, even when I'm capped, I take a lot of damage. So if you are not capped poison res, come back here later, because this guy is level 68 at the moment. I am very early here, so he deals probably some crits on me as well. Let's grab the chest. We have some stuff to do later on. It's a very hard to get rid of the resistant devil cord, but I think at this point I can do it. This belt is slightly better because the armor increase. But still I suffer tons of resistance shred. I'm gonna keep this way for now. This is not bad, but it's 66 level. I have to shape my gear a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna craft a few devil's cords. Maybe I can roll something better. I'm gonna try 5 times. I think that's doable. Not gonna spend so much money and materials. Wanderer, that's bad. Half blight, very bad. This is pierce resistance. This is a winner for now. And this is maniacal. Half attack is another very good one. Sadly, I desperately need the physical resistance, so I'm gonna stick with this one.
Need something broken down?
Okay, we are pretty set for next 2 acts. We're gonna keep this. As I say, it is a good habit to keep your materials in your stash, just in case if you die. In this case, you lose just what you have equipped on your character. That's gonna open some space for you as well to play the game better, pick up more stuff, and also everything valuable is just here. So even if I died, I can restart pretty easy. Of course, another very important thing that I'm gonna show you now. When you kill, basically I don't need it, but I'm gonna buy it just for the showcase of the video. First, I'm gonna take my legendary version of my weapon. This is level 94. Basically, until I decide what I'm gonna farm and what's my end game gear, I have a solid backup.
It's safe with me. Promise.
First thing that you have to do after you kill Warden Cricket Ultimate is to buy yourself a merit or two. I'm gonna buy just one. Those pretty expensive.
See you around.
And immediately put that on your shared stash.
I'll keep your stash safe.
This gonna open for you all the quest points and as well all the rift gates that's unlockable for normal and elite. This is a huge help for old characters, and this is how you speed the game enormously. Like usually
I'll keep an eye out.
a single character, if you play the game nice and slow like me in this series, took around between 30 and 40 hours, all depends if you farm during the sessions or no. Usually if you don't farm is around 30 hours, but this merit is gonna bring you down to the 10, 12, 15. It's amazing.
The emissary.
I'm gonna get rid of this quest. I don't want to be in my close quest log for now.
I could hear the...
And this is where we unlocked our friends. This is in the next level. The plan is to at least soft cap this and start working for the end game points and stuff. For now I'm gonna jump to normal, grab my Dead's Video mandate, gonna speed up my reputation farming. Another good tip, you have either Dead's Video vendor or Kaiman's Chosen here.
See anything you like?
Their stuff is not for us usually. This is the last quest from the quest line. It's opened when you get honored with the homestead. But this quest comes with tons of reputation. As you can see, a lot with Devil's Crossing and some with homestead, but the most important is Devil's Crossing.
Come see what's left of my
That give us a pretty good chunk to their augments not that good, but still some of them can be very useful.
iron well spent.
And with this we end up this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. See you in the next one.